Salutations, gratitudes from me, also the wishes and prayers that along with the age growing, your maturity of all knowledges required for outer and inner life also is growing, and you are becoming practical too for your real successes inner and outer. Gita and such shastras give such a great input when rightly utilized is of great help. Keeping that in mind alone, we are thinking what Bhagavan Krishna teaching all of us to live life for and to live life like. So good, welcome. And we added other so many things. We do the common sense thought, we are doing the Sankalpa, we are doing Prarthana, we are doing Vedic chanting, Gita Adhenam, Valmiki Ramayana we added. Of late we are doing our Vishnu Sahasranama. So it's a 1 hour package, but 7 things we are doing. Let us start with the first one today. That is our common sense thought. It is like this only, as we said just now. Ki once set in the goal, don't deter from it. Spiritual goal only have to be convinced about, it always remains so. Whether we know it or not, accept it or not, that is spiritual goal of discovering the truth, the reality, the substratum. The other goals according to your temperament, talent, once you have selected, don't be disturbed. And a goal is anything which you choose, which is according to your own choice and your abilities. And then performing them in that is the important thing. And every such goal will help the world also, good ones, and your own livelihood and other name and fame also. Therefore एक बार सोच ली, डॉक्टर लायल, आर्किटेक्चर, कोई भी हो लायल, सब बढ़िया है. All will serve the world. All of them will fetch you food as well as name and fame. Now, once that is done, goal selection, now the means also, we cannot have any ambiguity. दिमाग है भगवान ने दी, सोच लो कि वो गोल कैसे अचीव करें, है ना. One is becoming architect goal, second is throughout life doing that architectural profession, the continuous goal. So to becoming doctor is one goal, throughout life serving is another. So in that way, how to be both, come up to that level of being a licensed doctor or doctor certified, thereafter how to continue the profession, know the means. No doubt should be there regarding that. Why should we be blind? जब भगवान ने दिमाग दिया तो. Then keep performing. Now today we are talking about the 4 aspects while performing in the means towards the goal. First one is slowly, steadily develop the depth of performance. Okay, from the superficiality to the depthness, we have to go into deeply. Anything done, deep performance. Feel about this word. Deep performance means what? Doing your whatever sadhanas to be done. Second thing we can talk about is the intensity aspect of it. Depth is different from intensity. When you are intense, then you can be deep. Or when you have to be deeper, you can't be without being intensely. So for the intensify your efforts, deepen your efforts. As much as possible, then only the things can be done well, leading to better results. Third one is equally crucial, key widespread, widening your own efforts. Intensive, deep, and wide. Widespread means what? Look out for as many as techniques or the instruments or helps that are required for doing what is to be done to achieve the goal. That is the one meaning of widespreading. And second is what? Ki our own time span given is called as widespreading. Isn't it? कुछ कुछ काम थोड़ा टाइम दो तो होता है. कोई भी बड़ा लक्ष्य बनाया तो more time you have to give. Otherwise you can't achieve the expected level. So the one widening of the effort is what are the other helps I can take from outer sources, resources, people, etc. है ना. बहुत होते हैं ऐसे अभी. आपके टाइम एनर्जी सेव करने वाले बहुत सारे होते हैं, लाइक यू कैन अफोर्ड मनी, सो पुट somebody as servant, let them do the works, you just focus on your study, even that 1 hour which was being spent otherwise for those works. Isn't it? So इस तरह से one meaning of widening. Second thing is you yourself give more time, stealing the time from nidra or entertainments or lazinesses or unwanted things. This is another widening of our what do you call the sadhanas. Third one, specially more applicable in spirituality than worldly, is what? Ki everything whatever is given to us by the Lord as duty, even involvements, even enjoyments given by God, all of them convert them into the practices technically called as sadhanas. Isn't it? This is called as wide spreading. If this one art is discovered that everything is given to me, I am doing it as sadhana, then like in Gita which we are studying, Yuddha itself becomes sadhana. If you know the art of it, your travel can be used for sadhana. Like I am in the travel. No, I can't give lecture like this. But still I can open my book, I can study, and I can make my own notes for my lectures. Isn't it? I can do the travel as also sadhana. Or some program I am invited to the people. So there I can't give lecture on this, but I can do the sadhana of observing the divinity present everywhere, the divinity playing its leelas in these many forms, or learning from the people something for spirituality. Isn't it? That way, widening our sadhana is converting every situation for that. Isn't it? Even as in your case also you can do widespreading, like a holiday is given. That holiday you can go for some picnic, some travel, some other activities, some sleep. But some of them who are very much in the longing for achieving goal, that holiday also they use for that only. कितने लोगों को हमने देखा जेन्युइन सिंसियर वर्कर्स संडे भी घर ले आते हैं, फाइल्स ऑफिस के करते हैं या चाबी लेकर जाकर करते हैं. हाँ, वही वेस्ट टाइम ये संडे वगैरह. आजकल इतने टीवी वगैरह एंटरटेनमेंट स्पोर्ट्स बहुत सारे हैं, बट 40-30 ईयर्स बैक ये नहीं होते थे. बट संडे सैटरडे 2 डे छुट्टी सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट, फिर भी हम जाते हैं ऑफिस. हंड्रेड्स ऑफ टाइम्स वी हैव गॉन ऑन हॉलीडे आल्सो वी वर्क. So that more work can be done. That's called as widening the work. Spiritually देखा जाए, every situation, every interaction, every place we are put, develop the art and knack of converting it into sadhana. Okay, that is how we have to work for achieving our goals, secular or sacred spiritual goals. Try to think and understand in more depth and detail. Now, how can we do all these things? Deeply doing, intensely doing, wide spreading and doing, only when we have the Shraddha for the goal and means. When will you develop the Shraddha for the goal and means? When you have Prema. Wherever you have Prema, there you have Shraddha. Wherever you have Shraddha, there is a Prema. Prema leads to Shraddha. But what gives Prema? What gives Prema is the goal chosen by us is really substantial and great. We are convinced about it. And then Pakka we know that these means take us to that goal. When that knowledge is Pakka, then the Prema will come. Like the goal of my talking on Geetha to you. So if this goal I really know the glory of it, that doing Geetha classes for the youth is such a great achievement. Any of the youngsters can listen and get benefit of it. The Gita is revealed to them in this English language. So if I read, and the means is what? Relentless. Every day I have to come and do. When the glory of this is known, I love. When I have love, then I have Shraddha for it. When I have Shraddha, nothing can distract me from it. I will do deeply, I can do intensely, I can do as much as possible. In the same way, Shraddha or Prema, by knowing the importance and value of the goal, when you have deeply, then we will do work intensely, deeply, also as much as possible. And in short, totally क्या है ना, chosen goal Totally, we have to dedicate ourselves to that without any distraction by laziness, distraction by other negativities of the heart, distraction because of outer attractions, distraction by any misguidances. Nothing doing. That mastery we have to achieve. Isn't it? क्या करना चाहिए उसके लिए, कौन से वीकनेसेस है इससे हमको डिरेल करते हैं, जानकर उनको छोड़ना है. Actually, what topic we are studying of the three gunas is this only. And if you really invoke more and more sattva guna and is supported by rajas, and tamas is only for just resting and recouping, the life will be beautiful in achieving many 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 goals. कम से कम टाइम में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा गोल्स, ज़्यादा लोगों को उपयोग होने वाले जो अचीव करता है, ही हैज़ फुलफिल्ड. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा टाइम वेस्टेड इन निद्रा, लिटिल वर्क डन एंड जीरो सत्व गुणा, those people are a big both and burden and liability to the world. Okay, so deep doing, intense doing, all the time doing with bhakti and prema, shraddha and prema is very essential. These are the main thoughts. थोड़ा देख लो उसका importance, थोड़ा समझ में आया कि नहीं. Like that, life unknown to others, we have to live deeply, intensely from within. Enjoy it. That type of matured way of living. कुछ भी miss नहीं करना. Especially working for the goal, enjoying the reaching of the goal. Thank you. ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः. अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे गीता मात्रे वेदव्यास महर्षि नमः. श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे रामायण व्यास भगव परम वाल्मीकि महर्षि नमः. श्री विष्णु परमात्मने नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य मोदस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव सिद्ध्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषि मुनु गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृतेः मोक्षमार्गाणां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति शांति कल्याण एकता पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां गुरूणां आचार्याणाम् आश्रमाणां संस्थानां श्रेयोभिलाषिणां भक्तसाधक सेवक शिष्याणां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापने निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम् अनेकानेक कार्यक्रमाणां शास्त्र अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नानां मध्ये शांति मंत्राणाम उच्चारणम, तैत्तिरीय ब्राह्मण वेद मंत्र से पारायणम, गीता चतुर्दशोध्याय से पारायणम अध्ययनम, श्रीमद् वाल्मीकि रामायण बालकांड प्रथम सर्गांतर्गत श्री राम गुणानंतरम रामचरित चरितस्य अध्ययनम, तदनंतरम विष्णु दिव्य सहस्रनाम स्तोत्र से पारायणम वयम सर्वे करिष्यामहे. बेटा संकल्प किया है. So let us do the Narayana our mantrocharana and other things. Om 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 Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परम ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Friends, we have done those two. Let us do Veda Patanam. 6-7 minutes. Om Atha Shri कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय तैत्तिरीय ब्राह्मण वेद पारायणं प्रथमाष्टकं षष्ठ प्रपाठकः षष्टितम श्लोकात् मंत्रात् आरभ्य 61तमात् आरभ्य कहाँ तक चलेगा? यहाँ तक एक पेज बस. ओम निरवदयते पितृमानग्निष्वात्ता एकयोपमन्त्यत्यखाता भवति मनुष्याणां पद्यन्ते परिदधत्यान्मीयते पञ्च च अग्नये देवेभ्यः पितृभ्यः समिध्यमानायानुब्रूहीत्याह उभये हि देवाश्च पितरश्चेद्यन्ते एकामन्वाः एका हि पितॄणां त्रिरन्वाः त्रिर्हि देवानाम् आघारा आघारावाघारयति यज्ञपरुषो रनन्तरित्यै नार्षेयं वृणीते न होतारं यथार्षेयं वृणीत यद्धोतारं प्रमायुक्तो यजमानः स्यात् प्रमायुक्तो होता तस्मान्न वृणीते यजमानस्य होतुर्गोपीठाय अवबर्हिषः प्रयाजान्यजति प्रजा वै बर्हिः प्रजा एव मृत्योरुत्सृजते आज्यभागौ यजते यज्ञस्यैव चक्षुषीनान्तरेति प्राचीनावीति सोमं यजति पितृदेवत्या हि एषाहुतिः पञ्चकृत्वो वद्यते पञ्चहेता देवताः द्वे पुरोनुवाक्ये याज्या देवतावषट्कारः त एवा प्रीणाति सन्ततमवद्यते ऋतूनागं सन्तत्यै प्रैवैभ्यः पूर्वया पुरोनुवाक्ययाः प्रणयति द्वितीयया गमयति याज्यया तृतीयेवा इतो लोके पितरः अह्न एवैनान् पूर्वया पुरोनुवाक्ययात्यानयति रात्र्यै द्वितीयया ऐवैनान् याज्यया गमयति दक्षिणतो वदाय उदङ्खति क्रामति व्यावृत्यै अस्वधेत्याश्रावयति अस्तु स्वधेति प्रत्याश्रावयति स्वधानमैति वषट्करोति स्वधाकारो नाम सोममग्रे यजति सोमप्रयाजाहि विदरः सोमं पितृमन्तं यजति संवत्सरो वै सोमः पितृमान् संवत्सरमेव तद्यजति पितॄन् बर्हिषतो यजति ओम शांति शांति शांति. Yes, done. We have done our introduction, common sense thought, sankalpa, our Sahanavatu mantra, then Vedic chanting. Fifth one, Srimad Bhagavad Geetha. Now just topic under discussion is Paramatma is Maya Shakti, its three gunas, effects of these three gunas in all our understandings, behaviors, thus we are bound as a limited entity through these three shariras of Sthula Sukshma Karana into this world with lot of desires, various activities, their results. To get those results, different janma, marana, is सारा मिलकर संसार कहते हैं. Okay, this is what is the topic under discussion. In that, how each of the guna is binding us, that topics Bhagavan Krishna putting in front. Then the topics covered so far in this 14th chapter are two shlokas about the Jnana Mahima, the next two shlokas about Jnana. Then from the 5th onwards, introduction of the topic of the Trigunas of the Prakriti, and they bind us to three Shariras. Sattva, its effect, Rajo, its effect, Tamo, its effect. They are the topics that latest what we have done is with whatever guna when we live life, other Sharira, where do we go? The topic discussed. Okay, in today's only one shloka, after just touching the topic of yesterday, only one shloka. What is the result of the karmas done with each good will be told to us, which is so very essential for us to be active and alert to avoid the karmas of the lower gunas which will give bad result, to the karmas of the higher guna which gives us good result. Okay, that is the shloka number 16 we do it. Our job is today 15 श्लोक या 14 and 15 एक बार पढ़ लो, 16 वाला 4 बार पढ़ लो and see the result. Only 10 minutes talk. ओम श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम, श्री गीता शरणं मम, श्री व्यास शरणं मम, श्री सद्गुरु शरणं मम, श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम शरणं मम शरणं मम। ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ चतुर्दशोऽध्यायः गुणत्रय विभाग योगः। पञ्चदश षोडश श्लोकौ श्रीभगवानुवाच 14-15 यदा सत्त्वे प्रवृद्धे तु प्रलयं याति देहभृत् तदोत्तमविदां लोकान् अमलान् प्रतिपद्यते रजसि प्रलयं गत्वा कर्मसङ्गिषु जायते तथा प्रलीनस्तमसि मूढयोनिषु जायते। Now this shloka 4 times. कर्मणः सुकृतः स्याहुः सात्विकं निर्मलं फलं रजसस्तु फलं दुःखम् अज्ञानं तमसः फलं। कर्मणः सुकृतः स्याहुः सात्विकं निर्मलं फलं रजसस्तु फलं दुःखम् अज्ञानं तमसः फलं। कर्मणः सुकृतः स्याहुः सात्विकं निर्मलं फलं रजसस्तु फलं दुःखम् अज्ञानं तमसः फलं। कर्मणः सुकृतः स्याहुः सात्विकं निर्मलं फलं रजसस्तु फलं दुःखम् अज्ञानं तमसः फलम्। Good. So regarding leaving the sharira with one or the other guna predominant. First was said कि sorry यदा सत्वे प्रवृद्धे प्रलयम याति with sattva guna predominant. Okay, and at that time he left the body. Okay, that leaving the body is at the age of 2 years or 10 years or 20 years or 200 years or 90, we don't know, but at that time we are in sattva guna predominance. Okay, what is sattva guna? Sukha sangena jnana sangena. We have first one we are tattva nirmalatvat prakashakam anamayam. So in the sattva guna of the intellect is knowledge is seeking. Sattva guna of the mind is good emotions. Sattva gunas indriyas are they are correctly disciplinedly utilized. Sattva guna being in this position when we leave the body at whatever age it doesn't matter. What will happen? Here he says satya pravritti pralamyati uttama vidam lokan amalan pratipadyate. One gets into the uttama vyettas, uttama lokas. Lokas where the great people are there. Yesterday we have explained it from spiritual standpoint, from the laukika standpoint also. So from the spiritual point, Uttama Lokas are Maharloka, Jano, Tamo, Satya, where only access for Atma Jnana, Moksha are there, other distractions, disturbances are there, heart also is of highest level. In the worldly parlance, Uttamit Loka means whatever the field, the experts are there in that, into that field or in the group of the experts, we will be there. I gave you yesterday the Isro example that this is both Saradhya. That is Sattva Guna predominant when we leave life, leave the body. That's how we go to those loka. Field around, people around. Okay. Now Rajasi Pralayatva. When with Rajoguna predominance, when leave the body, we go into that place or those company of people where lot of desires are there. To fulfill those desires, all the time engaged in some or the other karma. That's what is called as Rajasi Pralayam Katva Karma Sangishu Jayate. They are karmishta people. In this world of people, either individual or in groups, how they come together and have so many plan to achieve them. Yeah, they lot of plans, programs they do. They start industry, they start some business. Some or the other chota bada करते रहते अकेले में या 10 लोग. So earlier life he was in Rajoguna body. So now he has come to that place of work and achievement. This is the meaning of Rajoguna Chode. So he will go to the Karma Loka. Yada Sat. हो गया. What about Tamaguna? तथा प्रलीनस्तमसि मूढ़योनिषु जायते. Okay, the mood Meaning is the animals, plants, birds, etc. The other meaning of Mudayoni is people where they are dull-witted. There is no inspiration, no goals taken up. Body is also lazy, lethargic, just addicted to some things for the sake of survival. Some money required. Therefore, some labor money on they eat and drink and they are not aware of sciences, technologies, politics, economics, medicine, life to be lived for higher punya, dharma, upasana, devata, कुछ भी नहीं पता ये. They are called as Buddha human beings. Into that somebody will be born if he dies with the Tama. Okay, so in the earlier life, if I were like that, this life will be born as the tamoguni. So too, if this life I am throughout watching TV, eating, sleeping, buffalo time, अब ऐसे ही जीता रहूं मर जाऊंगा. Either पशु पक्षी आदि योनि I get or in the human beings only, those type of liabilities, lazy lethargy, मूढ़ योनिष. And some places you can say a particular family itself is like that. उस फैमिली में हम जाएंगे. कभी वो गली गली लोकेलिटी ऐसा होता है तमोगुणों का. Sometimes a village itself is like that. Sometimes town are lazy people. And in the world of 210 countries, there are some countries they themselves are like Muda Yoni. Either you call them as staying in the tribal areas, in the islands, etc. कहो यहाँ नहीं तो they are named as a country, but Muda Yoni. दे ओनली डू दी थेफ्ट. जो पायरेट्स वगैरह करते हैं and वो गुंडागर्दी करते हैं. दैट इज हाउ दे अर्न द मनी एंड सर्वाइव. दे आर ऑल कॉल्ड एज मूढ़योनि. And they don't think about according to the times, let us change, let us also develop science and technology, let us also add to our education. ये सारे नहीं होते. Isn't that loot, plunder, eat, that type of yoni is called moda yoni. वो सारे टेररिस्ट किसी कैटेगरी के हैं. All Naxalites are of this category. Understood? And all those pirates are this category. All looters, plunders, वो सब यही है. Even other people who try to get the shortcut methods to earn the money. And who are addicted to drinks, drugs, ये सारे भी ये मूढ़ योनि में आते हैं. If with tamoguna we die, we will be born into those places. And how pathetic that life, we all know it by example. Okay. Now, having explained about the death, when we die at that time, which guna is predominant in us, and we die, which shloka we go, having explained that, in today's shloka, in same lines, whole chapter talks about various aspects of three gunas. Here, ki, what type of guna yukta karma results in what result. And remember, sometimes the result comes at very moment. समटाइम रिजल्ट कम्स अप हाफ एन आवर. कभी 1 घंटे के बाद, कभी 1 दिन के बाद, 1 साल के बाद, 10 साल के बाद. रिजल्ट्स डिफरेंट ना. लाइक यू पुट योर फिंगर इन द फायर, वो 3 दिन के बाद वो नहीं जलता है. इमीडिएटली ओनली इट विल बर्न. Isn't it? You just try to make tea or coffee. The karma phala will come in 5-6 minutes only. Proper good meals of दो सब्जी एक दाल सांबर बनाओ तो 1.5 hour में तैयार होता है. You know, each work takes its own time to give result. ये घर बनाने का कर्म, तो after 6 months you get that house in your hands, result. है ना. कुछ लाइक पौधा लगाया, तो depending on that, if the mango tree 5 years it takes to give the karma phala of the fruits, 3 years 4 years, कोई कोई तो 15 साल लग जाते हैं पौधे से जरूरत वाला फल मिलने का. सम रुद्राक्ष वगैरह करो, ये पेड़ 6 7 10 12 साल लगते हैं. Isn't it? So karma phala takes like that. कभी कभी 20-30 साल भी लग जाते हैं. Sometimes it takes few lives also to get the karma phala. Okay, because of so many permutation, combinations, reasons, व्यष्टि समष्टि रिलेशन, अब सब मिलकर भगवान को सबको फल देना पड़ता है. वेरी टफेस्ट जॉब. Jivas are millions, their activities are different, they have to be given result, and all of that should happen in such a coordination. It's a toughest job for Bhagwan. But then still he goes on giving. Because of that reason, karma gives phala at different times. Having understood this one, uh, in this shloka, we are warned, we are hinted. What type of guna yukta karma gives what result? 16वां श्लोक बहुत बहुत important है. तो he says, भगवान कृष्ण कर्मणः सुकृतस्याहुः सात्विकं निर्मलं फलं रजसस्तु फलं दुःखम अज्ञानं तमसः फलम. तो कर्मणः सुकृतस्य, सो सुकृतस्य कर्मणः फलम, सुकृतस्य कर्मणः फलम. Okay, the sukrita karma means the satvika karma. Sukritasya karmanaha phalam. What is that? Phalam will be satvikam and nirmalam. The phala will be very satvika, very soft, sober, knowledge oriented. It is a decent phala. That's the meaning of satvika phala. And because of my sattva guna, when I do the satvika karma called as sukruta karma here, they call as punya karma, noble karmas. The phala of that also is very satvika, very touching, very pleasing, very heartening, not heartbreaking or heart failing. Sukrutasya karmanah phalam satvikam. Phalam. Very, very decent and beautiful. Like if you put the rose plant, the सात्विक rose flower comes. अब तुम कैक्टस लगाओगे तो वही आएगा, और चुई मुई लगाओगे टच मी नॉट. तो सुकृतस्य कर्मणः फलं सात्विकम. Very decent phala, very beautiful, very enjoying it is, without tensions, anxieties in that, regrets in that. So sukrutasya karmana phalam satvikam. Another is what? Karmana sukritasya satvikam. Then nirmalam phalam. फल में निर्मलता क्या है? That's what I said. Where there are no regrets, no guilts, no toughnesses, etc. Like somebody made a nice dal and gave. अब वो दाल आप खा रहे हो तो पत्थर भी आ रहे हैं उसमें, हरी मिर्च भी आ रहा है, लाल मिर्च भी आ रहा है, और इतने गुच्छे गुच्छे कड़ी पत्ते आल्सो कमिंग. No, that you won't enjoy it. But imagine that dal is very tasty with proper masala and dal wala and the namak etc. Then it is not tough for the stomach to digest to, isn't it? And all the said things are not there, Mano. That's called nirmala phala. Nirmala ta of the dal. Nirmala. Like our finance minister, Nirmala ji. Yesterday you saw her, Bombay mein, from one place to other, 31 kilometers she traveled in local train. Finance minister of the country of 140 crore people interacting with the travelers. It was so good to see, the namaskar to that mother. Like that, all great leaders are there in India. We really are lucky. Golden period we are going through for having great government. Vote them again and again. See the country grows more and more in the world, in contributing to the world's peace, world's prosperity, world's unity. Only India can do. And India mein, those who are doing, they also can do. And we can do our job of only electing them again and again. Even in the states also, at the national level also, प्रॉपर वोट करो बेटा तुम लोग, सही ढंग से गवर्नमेंट को सिलेक्ट करो जो देशभक्त है, सही ढंग से निस्वार्थी है, कोई घोटाले नहीं है, और इंक्लूडिंग सनातन धर्म भक्त. ऐसे लोगों को करो, पूरा देश प्रपंच तरक्की करेगा. ये तो मेरा ऑब्जर्वेशन है. लाइफ तुम्हारा, जिंदगी तुम्हारा. मेरा क्या, मैं चुप बैठ के अपना कोई गुफा में बैठकर ध्यान करके शरीर छोड़ सकता हूँ. व्हाट फॉर मी, इट्स फॉर यू. Select correct, elect correct people, don't get regretted after that by doing wrong things. Correct only election. This I am telling from governance that came from Nirmalam. Nirmala came from this word. Satvikam Nirmalam Phalam. Okay. Karmanah Sukrutasya Ahu Satvikam Nirmalam Phalam. The Satvika Nirmala Phala is happy, joyful, sober, regretless, guiltless, smooth, etc. Phala will come. Sukrita karmana phalam satvikam nirmalam. Isn't it? No regrets, no guilts, no pointing out by others. Nobody will take it away from us. That type of the Satvika Nirmala Valla will be the phala of Sattva Yukta Karma done. Now the second one, Rajasastu Phalam. With Rajoguna, when we do the karmas. And what are the Rajoguna karmas? Lobhaha, Pravrittihi, Arambha Karmanam, Ashamaha, Spruha. Five things we saw it no already. With this way, when we are involved in the Rajas, please remember, Bhagavan Krishna categorically mentioning कि रजसः तु फलं दुःखमेव. Dukkha can be in terms of failure, dukkha can be in terms of the guilt or regrets, and dukkha can be in terms of humiliation by others, dukkha can be in terms of that phala goes away from us, not giving us sufficient expected joy. So many ways it can be, but finally dukkha ही उसका फल है. Like lobha, greed. What was greed? Coveting others, objects, things. No, the two things are what? When I covet others' things and try to earn them. एक तो this being papa karma, I will be recognized, I will be caught and I will be put in the jail. लोभ के कारण दुख फल हुआ कि नहीं? The other one is what? When I am doing this to others, they also will do it to me. तो उसका मैंने 100 रुपए चुराया, वो मेरा 1000 चुराएगा ना, तो फिर रिजल्ट 900 का नुकसान हो गया. So it will give only दुख. लोभ का I am explain कर रहा हूँ example. So too, because of the Rajoguna only the Krodha is done. With that Krodha, the BP will increase, the Shatrus will increase, the disturbance in the mind will increase, that the happiness, peace will decrease, and the abilities will be decreased. Remember that. Like the Rajoguna of breaking so many temples and all. कितना दुख होगा हिंदुओं को उस समय. एंड इवन दे इन सब्सिक्वेंट जन्म दे विल बी इन सम नरक का दुख मिलेगा ही. उनको कहेंगे भगवान तुम जाकर वो मंदिर तोड़ा ना, आप जा, एंड इतने नरक में भेजेंगे. अल्टीमेटली कहेंगे अब तू ही जाकर वो मंदिर बना ताकि तुम्हारा पाप थोड़ा धुलेगा, थोड़ा सा. दैट इज इन ऑल टेम्पल कंस्ट्रक्शन ओनली दिस अकबर शाहजहान ये लोग रहते हैं. दे हैव ब्रोकन इट. दुखम फलम. Why should we do that Rajoguna karma, himsa to others? Glory of Sanatana Dharma is we are sattvic. We don't harm anyone like that for our selfishness. Exceptions are there, इसमें भी कोई है तो, but predominantly. That's how in whole world, other people, they hate us because we are Hindus, but they love us because what we are. आप देखो, क्योंकि they know the only harmless people in the whole world are Sanatana Dharmi. It is proved. That's why they demand for our Indians. See this, which is a country, Australia का कि कहाँ का जर्मन कोई आया देखो, asking for the workers for their country. हमारे देश में वही नहीं भेजो करके आ रहे, skillful and dedicated workers नहीं है करके. Meeting is happening now. Then lot of visas will be released. Hundreds and hundreds of our genuine, beautiful youngsters of India can go and work. Sanatana Dharmi. Beautiful. Rajasastu phalam dukkham. Remember, Rajoguna say, when you drive the two-wheeler scooter or anything, accident हो जाएगा वो दुखम रजसहा. और गाड़ी खराब हो जाएगी या मैं खुद ही टेंशन एंग्जाइटी में आ जाता हूँ या किसी को दुख हो जाएगा. रजसस्तु फलम. Every activity can be done in sattvic mode, rasic mode, tamasic mode, even though the actions themselves are of these three types. So lobha pravrittirarambha karmanam shamaspruha rajasedani jayante vivruddhe bharadarshava. These karmas give, Bhagavan clearly says dukkham eva. Rajasastu phalam dukkham. Like Rajoguna, food you ate of spice. तो इतना वो प्यास लगेगा, या स्टमक का थोड़ा एबनॉर्मैलिटी हो जाएगा, इम्बैलेंस होएगा बॉडी, और माइंड बिकम्स रजोगुणी. ये सब दुख का ही हेतु है ना. रजसस्तु फलम दुख. दिस सेकंड. व्हाट अबाउट तमोगुण? अज्ञानम तमसः फलम, है ना. With the tamasic nature, when the works are done, or when tamogunatmaka works are done, the bright and beautiful knowledge regarding possibility of higher goals, knowledge of higher values, knowledge of, being one with all this will never come to them. He will be only Ajnani. Tamasic, destroying the faith of others on the name of conversion. इसलिए उनका नाम भी तामस तामस ही होता है. Mr. Thomas has converted 200 people. Why? Because he's tamasic. You have to encourage him. Where's you religion? This takes you to the God to continue. वो बोलना चाहिए. But then, with that cruelty, cunningness in the mind, they do all that. Ajnana, they never know, appreciate not only the glory of Hinduism, then whatever in their books, whatever is written or said, that is all learned from Hindus only. ये ज्ञान उनको कभी पता नहीं चलेगा. चलेगा तो भी they won't accept it. Then they always maintain the difference. They are frustrated inside and they try to frustrate us also, others, remaining in that ajnanam. Understood? And what is the tamasika gunas? Pramada, alasya, nidra. Pramada, inadvertence, alasya, laziness, nidra, excessive sleep, etc. With this type of attitude, either karmas are done or not done, both lead to more and more deepening of our ignorance and delusion. Here, spiritual ajnana means not knowing self or God, etc. Worldly ajnana means not clear about how to choose the goal, how to perform for that goal, affecting my action on others or on me. नहीं कुछ सोचेगा वो. अज्ञान दृढ़ होता रहता है. अज्ञानम. Like eating so much of non-veg, etc. That makes the buddhi tamasic. Tamasic food you are eating, buddhi becomes tamasic. Ajnana बढ़ता है. What is ajnana? अरे they are also jivas, they are also living. You have no right to kill someone for your bhoga. ये सब ज्ञान उनको क्लिक नहीं होगा वो. They think जीव है हमें खाने के लिए बस. They don't want to understand those sensitive aspects. As I said just now in the beginning also, the ajnana. Just because we are Hindus, why do you hate Re Baba? You were all that only before religion started. Eternal religion only is Hinduism, but he doesn't want to know. In 24,000 shlokas of VALMIKI Ramayana, they only find there one or two faults, not the wisdom that is given in the entire Shastra. In the entire avatar of Rama and Krishna, thousands of great things are there that they don't want to see or know. Somewhere where they can talk negative about us, they point out. That's called as Ajnanam Tamasaf Phalam. And that they talk to their own people and they create hatred in them about our Hindus. We never told you like that. सब में भगवान को देखो. मुझे I'm just giving examples how, if we are not careful, things will become worst for us and for the total. We can't be blind to these things. Isn't it? So, ajnanam tamasah phalam kya hua? Ki with tamoguna, when we do the actions, the ajnana in us gets strengthened. Ajnana regarding the ultimate goal, ajnana regarding our own identity, ajnana regarding our duties to the world, ajnana regarding the importance and value to be given to the world. That ajnana leads to delusion. Delusion leads to lot of misconceptions. Misconception led activities keep everything in soup. Isn't it? Individual सत्गुण कर्म सात्विक निर्मल फल देगा. रजोगुण दुख देगा. तमोगुण will strengthen the ignorance, delusion, wrongdoings, etc. in our life. Choice is ours now. Topic is discussed. Okay. The homework for you is contemplate on these three things. And always Try to be in the Sattva-guna mode of all aspects. These are such subjects, so crucial, essential, and the clarities come on repeated thinkings. Convictions come when we actually practice them, right? Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Tomorrow also, huh, uh, each guna again, when predominantly increased, knowingly or unknowingly, what is created, that is said. In the next one again, the depending on the maintenance of the guna, whether we are going up and up and up, or staying in the middle level, or coming down. अप वाला भी नीचे आ सकता है, नीचे वाला भी ऊपर जा सकता है, because of the value given to different gunas. That topic will be discussed in the next two shlokas. Okay. With this, about the gunas, the discussion will be over. Thereafter, our goal is not gunas. Our is the gunatita purusha discovery. Then how to discover that Purusha beyond gunas, that will be the whole topic in the remaining 11, 12 shlokas. We'll study once, twice, thrice, four times. We do our upasanas, japa, etc. More than all, we pray to our Guru and God. That all will help us to create such inner antakarana which will be able to make us understand all these things along with their importance. And thus, our whole life will be oriented to more sublime, more divine, more really elevating and delighting path. May it all happen to all of us. Thank you. Sakaramana sukrutasyahuhu satvikam nirmalam phalam rajasastu phalam dukkham ajnanam tamasa phalam. हो गया बेटा. Yesterday in Valmiki Ramayana we started after the 85 values of Rama scene, how the Katha continued by Naraji to Valmiki ji. So yesterday's topic was that Rama who has got all these 85 gunas, that Rama which was having many more Shrestha gunas, that Rama who is the eldest son of Dasharatha, that Rama who is so dear to Dasharatha, that Rama whom the entire world loves and therefore wants him to see as the Yuvaraja, to that Rama, Darashatraji also, to make all the Prakriti happy, a thought came that let me make him Yuvraj. So this was the topic yesterday we discussed. While doing so, what was seen was Rama's qualities being so divine, people were wanting him to become the leader. He was selected a leader and unanimously. There were no need of any elections. By virtue of his good qualities, not because of any गुंडागर्दी कि मेरे को वोट करो नहीं तो तुमको ये करूंगा वो करूंगा ऐसी बात. Then what happened when the preparations are being underway? Kaikeyi comes, propelled by Manthara. Then she asks Dasharatha for the boons. Then inevitable, Rama wants to go. Rama is ordered to go to the jungle. When he wants to go, Lakshmana also wants to follow. And both of them are going. सीता ये मैं यहाँ क्या करूँ मैं भी राम जी के साथ जाऊँगी इस तरह का. This is the next portion. In fact, this first sarga is a sense of entire Ramayana, and each of the kandam will be developed that way. Now let us do that portion of next shlokas. Okay. mm, Up to 20th shloka I explained you now also, yesterday also. Yavarajyena sanyoktum aichat pritya mahipati. With so much priti, Mahipati desired to put Rama as the Yuvaraja. Mahipati Raja Dasharath. क्या हुआ फिर? We'll chant today from 21 to uh, 25. These 5 shlokas I'll do today. ज़्यादा नहीं, जो टाइम को भी मन में रखना है ना. ओम आपदाम भारतारंदातारम सर्वसंपदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं. श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने. ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद्वाल्मीकि रामायणं बालकांडं प्रथमः सर्गः. एकविंशति श्लोकादारभ्य 5 shlokas टकाटक chanted, 5 shlokas explained. Then we take our Vishnu Sahasranama. Start. तस्याभिषेकसंभारान् दृष्ट्वा भार्याथ कैकयी पूर्वं दत्तवरा देवी वरमेन मयाचत विवासनं च रामस्य भरतस्याभिषेचनं ससत्यवचनात् राजा धर्मपाशेन संयतः विमासयामास सुतं रामं दशरथः प्रियं स जगामवनं वीरः प्रतिज्ञामनुपालयन् पितुर्वचननिर्देशात् कैकेय्याः प्रियकारणात् तं व्रजन्तं प्रियो भ्राता लक्ष्मणोऽनुजगामः स्नेहात् विनयसम्पन्नः सुमित्रानन्दवर्धनः भ्रातरं दयितो भ्रातुः सौभ्रात्रमनुदर्शयन्. It would be so nice if you keep book in front of you and chant along with me and enjoy the meaning. You know, ट्राई करना अगली बार सेकंड टाइम सुनोगे तो. इवन योर एज ऑफ 20-22 जो भी हो, हमारा भागवतम ओरिजिनल, रामायणम वाल्मीकि एंड महाभारतम पूरा, some Puranas, Geetha should be there with you. Upanishads, buy them, doesn't matter, it's a permanent property. और you आजकल everything ऑनलाइन है, डाउनलोड करके फोल्डर्स में रख लो. Whenever required, you should be able to chant them. You know, these are all dynamic, essential things as youngsters you must do. ये सब तो तुम पता है, लेकिन ये काम दूसरे चीजों के लिए आप करते हैं. मेरा विनती है इसके लिए भी करो. हो गया. नाउ ही सेज और वाल्मीकि जी को और नारद जी बता रहे तस्य, तस्य मीन्स ऑफ लॉर्ड राम, अभिषेक संभारान, ऑल द प्रिपरेशंस फॉर अभिषेक राजा दशरथ जी वाज गेटिंग डन. है ना, मंत्री सुमंत को बुलाया, उनको ऑर्डर किया, ओके भैया बुलाओ ऑल ब्राह्मणास एटसेट्रा. देन ही रिक्वेस्ट और वशिष्ठ जी and says, hey Sri Vasishtha Bhagavan, to all these mantris led by Sumantra, what are to be done, please guide them. Vasishtha ji exhaustively gives them all guidances regarding what are the things to be prepared and brought. तो पहले तो अभिषेक के लिए वो सिंहासन आदि तैयार करो, देन पूजाएं करनी है उसके लिए सारे द्रव्य ले आओ, एंड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट इज अभिषेक. फॉर दैट the water from all rivers and oceans of the whole country, they have to be brought. And within a day or two, Sumantra gets all that water, mind you. Day or two kya, rato rati jakar. They are great people who are so fast in their travel, etc. So the one aspect is the Vasishtha ji guiding our mantri Sumantra, and Sumantra distributing work to others and getting done. The work of decoration, work of procuring the objects, work of getting the waters, inviting the people, etc. Sara. Other important thing is वशिष्ठ जी गाइडिंग श्री रामा ऑल्सो. बेटा तुम्हारा ये कल अभिषेक होगा, इसलिए रात को उपवास रखना है, जमीन पे सोना है, एंड इस तरह के उपासना जब करना है, ऑल ऑफ दैट आर डन. यू नो, ये होता है. लाइक विवाह से पहले भी सब निष्ठानुष्ठान, राज्याभिषेक से पहले भी सब निष्ठानुष्ठान, इवन ब्रह्मचारी संन्यास दीक्षा के टाइम. लाइक टुडे 25 February 2024 is 75th years of sannyasa diksha to our Pujya Gurudev Swami Chinmayanji. 1949 February 25 he was given diksha by his Guru Shivananda Bhagavan Swami Shivananda Saraswati in Rishikesh. So to 1 day before or 2 days, 3 days before, all the rules, regulations are told. Like also, again on same day, 25 February 1998, after 40, same Shivaratri day, we were also when given Diksha as Brahmachari and all, हमको भी rules, regulations बनाए थे. So 3 दिन we have done. किसी को दिखना नहीं, तीनों दिन कमरे में रहना, अपना अनुष्ठान जब पूजा करना. So very beautiful things. So Vasishtha ji guidance to Rama. Vasishtha ji guidance in general to all. Vasishtha ji main guidance to the Sumantra for all preparations. So all of them were happening. When these were being done, Kaikeyi was extremely happy. Loves Rama so much, more than Bharata. And Rama also loves Kaikeyi Mata, like his own mother Kausalya only. But क्या हुआ, वाल्मीकि रामायण में आगे में आएगा, this mantra sees all that. एंड उसका बुद्धि फेर जाता है. देन शी कम्स एंड tries to tell Kaikeyi कि if Rama becomes Raja, he will look at your son as the slave only, Bharata. When Rama is Raja, then Kausalya will be Rajmata and she will treat you like servant. Therefore, something you do that Rama will not be Raja, your son will be Raja. What? पहले तो इतनी डांटती है कई शर्म नहीं आता तुम्हारी जीभ काट दूंगी. शी विल टॉक लाइक दैट टू मंदरा. But this mantra has come for this work only. She uses all the variety of things to spoil the mind that of even Kaikai also. Then Kaikai succumbs to all her misguidance. Finally, कहती है मैं क्या करूं अभी? Then she only becomes guru now. Mantra becoming the guru. Like for we the Hindus, the great Sanatana Dharmins, other nonsense people becoming the guru as if. We are the Jagat Gurus. We teach everyone. Nobody need to teach us. We have all in our Shastras Jnanam. But this Kaikeyi succumbed to her. Then she told, go into the Kopagruha, then act as if you are in anger. Then you are Raja, your husband. Dasharatha loves you so much, he will come to you will cry, ये वो करो. पहले उनको ऐसे कहलवाओ कि he will do whatever you want. Then only stop your crying, frustration or talking to him. Start talking. Then she reminded in that Shambharasura Yuddha, at that time, Kaikeyi helped Dasharath in serving him, in taking care of him. He said, take 2 boons I am giving you. She says, अभी तो जरूरत नहीं सब ठीक ठाक है, जब जरूरत पड़ेगी मैं मांगूंगी. So now those are the time come, you ask. Every guidance misguided by Mantara only. So ask for the first boon is what? कि भरत को राजा बनाए, not Rama. Second is what? Rama should go to jungle for 14 years. She thinks in that 14 years Rama will be killed by कोई राक्षस हो या नहीं तो कोई जानवर वगैरह. राज दशरथ जी, भरत जी कैन कंटिन्यू टू बी द किंग, है ना. तब तक फिर कौशल्या का भी कुछ हो जाएगा, दशरथ से कुछ हो जाएगा. ऑल अलोन यू कैन बी द राजमाता, योर सन कैन बी राजा. See that one advice Rakshasiya of Vantara was enough to destroy the mind of Kaikeyi, followed by the dukkha so much created to Dasharatha, to Kausalya, to enter Ayodhya. So Rama was balanced because he knows. So this is a story here. कि तस्य अभिषेक संभारान दृष्ट्वा, having while seeing all of them, भार्या अथ कैकेयी, his wife the Kaikeyi ne, पूर्वम दत्त vara, the one who was given the vara long back in that occasion, as I told you, in that Sambarasura story. Okay, na? Mhm. She has served Dashraddha so much, so he was pleased. He said, ask for the boon. She postpones them. So, Puram Dattura Devi Varam Enam Ayachata. So, Enam Dashratham Varam Ayachata. That Dashrath ji ko she asked for the boons. What are the boons? Vivasa Samcha Ramasya. So Vasasam staying in Ayodhya. Vivasasa means sending him away from Ayodhya. That is one vara she asked for. Second is what? Bharatasya Abhishechanam. With all the arrangements which are doing, continue. But Abhisheka is not for Rama, but for Bharata. These are the 2 boons she asks. Now that Raja Dasharat ji ka problem dekho bechara, he is got Saha Satyavachanat Raja. He is committed that whatever the word he gives, he will have to fulfill. Therefore, Dharma Pashena Sanyataha. He was controlled by Dharma Pasha. He could not say to her no. Although he scolds her, he says what Rama has done harm to you, such a wonderful fellow. He even says that, yes, I will give Raja to Bharata. Rama will understand my words. He will never have even a thought also. Somewhere in some place he can stay. I assure you all that. But what Papa Rama has done either to you or Bharata, why should he go to the jungle? That too for 14 years. इतना pleading करेगा दशरथ जी, but the Kaikeyi will not listen. Know what he can do then? All that will come the real story में. या तो ये संक्षेप रामायण है, मैं थोड़ा वहां का आपको बता रहा हूं. So that you are listening anyway, listen little more also. तो पूर्वम दत्तवरा देवी, that Devi Kaikeyi who was given the vara earlier, varamena maya chata, to Dashratha she asked these two boons, one vivasam ramasya, second bharatasya visheshanam. Then sa satyavachanat raja because of bound by satyavacha and dharma pashena sanyataha vimasayama sasa sutam ramam priyam Dashratha. So there was no a way, therefore the most dearest son Ram ko Dasharath ji ne sent to the jungle. Uh, Sahaviraha, that Rama also Pratignyam Anupalayan, and to fulfill the Pratignya of his father, Vanam Jagama, without any doubt or any question, Rama was ready to go to the Vana. Why he went to Pitur Vachana Nirdeshat Kaikeyaha Priyakarana. पिता का वचन भंग नहीं होना है एंड स्वयं का भी वचन है कि आई हैव टू डू व्हाट माय फादर सेज. दैट इज वन. सेकंड, कैकेयी प्रिय कारणात्, बिकॉज दिस गिव्स प्रिया प्रीति हैप्पीनेस टू कैकेयी. तो पिता माता के खुशी के लिए रामा रेडीली वेंट टू द जंगल. अब क्या हुआ? तम रजंतम, when Rama was going that way, Priyo Bhrata, most dearest brother, Lakshmanaha, Lakshmanji also, Anujagamaha followed. Why? Snehat, so much attachment, love he has got for brother. Then Vinaya Sampannaha, he is with Vinaya, always considers himself to be Dasa and Sevak of Rama. If Rama goes to jungle, whose service he can do? Therefore, to serve Rama, this Sumitra Ananda Vardhanaha, the one who is the giver of Ananda more and more to Sumitra, her own son Lakshman जी कहते हैं मैं भी चलता हूँ साथ में. सुमित्रा ऐसा नहीं कि अच्छा चुप बैठ, तू क्यों जा रहा है? तू राम को कहा उसने कहीं ने तुमको तो नहीं कहा ना, तो चुप बैठ. She did not say all. She says such a beautiful thing comes in Valmiki Ramayana इसमें कि Sumitra is the only character which is unsung in the whole Ramayana because her both sons, one the Lakshmana kept him in the service of Rama, other son Shatrughna she has put in service of Bharata. And Rama is the son of Kausalya and Bharata is son of Kaikeyi. Both are इनके तो सौतन है. And yet her own children both she sacrificed for the service of the sons of Dasharatha, Rama and Bharata. Nobody can really recognize glory of the Mata Sumitra ji. Whenever I remember her, I remember my mother also, who has sent both of us for serving the masters. Very great it is. Anyway, so here what she tells, Sumitra ji, beta Rama himself is Dasharatha to you. Sita herself is me, mother to you. And wherever Rama is there, that itself is Ayodhya. And serving Rama is your only kartavya. See to it that Rama doesn't suffer even little. Any other reason and also because of you. Now remember, Baba, 14 years the way Lakshmana serves Rama and Sita is unparalleled. Sita, 1 year she was in Lanka and all, but other time here, कितना सेवा लक्ष्मण स्वामी करते हैं. Never he slept. Not even a food he has eaten anything. 14 साल ब्रह्मचर्य, 14 साल बिना निद्रा, 14 साल बिना भोजन. 14 साल बिना भोजन Lakshmana was there. Because that was the boon given to Indrajit, that only such person can kill me. Therefore Indrajit was never being killed by Rama also. Only Lakshmana can kill him. लक्ष्मण को ये वाला 14 साल नो भोजन ब्रह्मचर्य and no nidra. So what to talk about Lakshmana's seva? That is why when Lakshmana become मूर्छित, राम कहते हैं मुझे कुछ नहीं चाहिए, ना सीता ना अयोध्या इत्यादि. Without Lakshmana I cannot live. Isn't it? That type of things will come. Today we conclude here. Bhrataram daito bhratuhu saubhratram anudarshan. Showing his love to his brother, Lakshmana wants to go. भगवान तो कहते अरे मैं जा रहा हूँ, भरत तो उधर लटक रहा है मतलब ही इज इन हिज ननिहाल एंड ऑल. हु विल टेक केयर ऑफ दशरथ जी, और हु विल टेक ऑफ कौशल्या एंड सुमित्रा? अरे तुम भी आओगे तो कैसे मेरे साथ? बट लक्ष्मण जी सेज नो, वेयरएवर यू आर देयर, दैट इज व्हाट इज. एंड राम नोस, इसको यहाँ छोड़ के गया तो कोई गड़बड़ करेगा, बेटर टेक यू. So this is how finally he agrees. Then when he agrees for Lakshmana, in the meantime news goes to Sita ji. वो भी कहते इत्मीनान से, तो क्या मैं भी तुम्हारे जाती हूँ. And what is the intelligence of Sita? Tomorrow we will see. In this way, they go to the jungle, they stay there, they meet lot of Rishi Muni, and then the Akshasa Samhar. All of that will happen. So I thought 10 दिन में daily 5-5 श्लोक करके खत्म कर दूं इसको या 10-10 श्लोक. It may take 1 month, I don't know. But what we are doing is remembering Sita, Rama, Lakshmanadi, all devatas through this class. That itself is the punya for us. Along with the story, that bhakti, the principles also, will be learning it. Thank you for your company. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. He. Now we have to chant the Vishnu Sahasranama. We have done yesterday 111 tak. Today we do only time kitna hua? 3 shlokas only फटाफट because of less time. Okay. ओम श्री विष्णोर दिव्य सहस्रनाम स्तोत्रम अथ द्वादशोत्तर शततम श्लोक है. ओम उत्तारणो दुष्कृतिहा उत्तारणो दुष्कृतिहा पुण्यो दुःस्वप्ननाशनः पुण्यो दुःस्वप्ननाशनः वीरः रक्षणः संतो वीरः रक्षणः संतो जीवनः पर्यवस्थितः जीवन पर्यवस्थितः. टुगेदर उत्तारणो दुष्कृतिः पुण्यो दुःस्वप्ननाशनः वीरः रक्षणः संतो जीवन पर्यवस्थितः. उत्तारणो दुष्कृतिः पुण्यो दुःस्वप्ननाशनः वीरः रक्षणः संतो जीवन पर्यवस्थितः. नेक्स्ट वन. अनन्तरूपोऽनन्तश्रीः जितमन्युर्भयापहः. सॉरी. अनन्तरूपोऽनन्तश्रीः अनन्तरूपोऽनन्तश्रीः जितमन्युर्भयापहः जितमन्युर्भयापहः. चतुरस्रो गभीरात्मा चतुरस्रो गभीरात्मा विदिशो व्यादिशो दिशः विदिशो व्यादिशो दिशः. टुगेदर. अनन्तरूपोऽनन्तश्रीः जितमन्युर्भयापहः चतुरश्रो गभीरात्मा विदिशो व्यादिशो दिशः. अगेन. अनन्तरूपोऽनन्तश्रीः जितमन्युर्भयापहः चतुरश्रो गभीरात्मा विदिशो व्यादिशो दिशः. लास्ट वन. अनादिर्भूर्भुवो लक्ष्मीः अनादिर्भूर्भुवो लक्ष्मीः सुवीरो रुचिराङ्गदः सुवीरो रुचिराङ्गदः जननो जनजन्मादिः जननो जनजन्मादिः भीमो भीमपराक्रमः भीमो भीमपराक्रमः. टुगेदर. अनादिर्भूर्भुवो लक्ष्मीः सुवीरो रुचिराङ्गदः जननो जनजन्मादिः भीमो भीमपराक्रमः. अनादिर्भूर्भुवो लक्ष्मीः सुवीरो रुचिराङ्गदः जननो जनजन्मादिः भीमो भीमपराक्रमः. इतना काफी है. 3 श्लोकास टुगेदर. उत्तारणो दुष्कृतिः पुण्यो दुःस्वप्ननाशनः वीरः रक्षणः संतो जीवन पर्यवस्थितः. अनन्तरूपोऽनन्तश्रीः जितमन्युर्भयापहः चतुरस्रो गभीरात्मा विदिशो व्यादिशो दिशः. अनादिर्भूर्भुवो लक्ष्मीः सुवीरो रुचिराङ्गदः जननो जनजन्माधिर्भीमो भीमपराक्रमः. और 10 मिनट करो तो हो ही जाता, बट कल करेंगे. ओम दुर्जना सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जन शांतिमाप्नुयात् शांतो मुच्येत बन्देभ्यः मुक्तश्चान्यान् विमोचयेत्. असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतंगमय. ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो परम ऋषिभ्यो परम ब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः. तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. गीता माता की जय. वेदव्यास भगवान की जय. रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. रामायण महाशास्त्र की जय, वाल्मीकि भगवान की जय, महाविष्णु भगवान की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। आज के आनंद की जय। नमः पार्वती मते, हर हर महादेव हर, सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन, गोविंदा गोविंद। जानकी जीवन स्मरण, राम राम। अम्बे अम्बे आदिपरा शक्ति, गीता माता की जय। समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवा उपासका, जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक की जय। भारत माता की जय, सनातन धर्म की जय, वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय, आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय। बोल समस्त युवा मंडल की जय। थैंक यू बेटा, कल देखेंगे।